Hello everybody, welcome back to the Red Barons YT. Today I'll be taking a look at the Soviet Super Peshka, the Tizma. It was the first of two event aircraft, the Tizma and the J6K1, that was available during Operation Frost if you completed the events. It is a 3.7 of rank 3 Soviet Union, and it bears a lot of resemblance to the PE2 and PE3 Peshka. It does carry bombs, but obviously I'm not doing ground attack. And it is armed, at least in this configuration, because it has two configurations. This is the 237mm cannons with 150 rounds, and two 20mm cannons on the nose. The 37s are in the wing roots, and the 20s are on the nose. So it's very centralized firepower. They're long barrels, high velocity, and so they're very accurate at distance. The other configuration, which I found to be more of shotgun spray and pray, would happen to be the 45mm guns, which only get 100 rounds for those, and you still get your default 20 mils on the nose. Basically what this thing is, in my opinion, is a overpowered PE3 or PE2 Peshka. We all know that that thing's armed with a 12.7, two 12.7s, and one Peshka 7.62mm gun, which is okay, but considering that there's some of those at 4.0 still with that, it's not very fair in my opinion, although those are bombers, more or less, where this thing can double as a bomber slash ground attack slash anti-aircraft roles. You fly kind of like any twin engine, you know. I compare more to the BF-110 than to the PE-2 or PE-3, but basically if you want something that can carry almost the payload, I believe it's two 250 kilogram bombs, two 500 kilogram bombs as well, this thing can carry, you'll end up with an okay ground attack aircraft for mixed battles, or if you want to go hit a base, you can go do that too. It is a 3.7, so you might be able to do a sizable chunk. The thing climbs really well, but unlike its Peshka counterparts, which this thing isn't really a Peshka, but aircraft that look like it would be the P2 and P3, those get air spawns. This thing has to spawn on the runway. But as you can see, I'm having no trouble climbing out, and currently we're sitting at about a little over 2,000 meters, which is fairly surprising. I was quite surprised actually. But yeah, basically if you want this, you'll either have to have completed the event, or you can go on to the Gaijin store, which is basically their black market pretty much, and you can buy this thing for a few dollars. So first up, we've spotted a BV-238, which was flying at a surprisingly low altitude, I thought, for a BV-238. You can see our PE-8 up there. He's a lot higher, but this guy was much lower, so I don't know what was up with that, but he ends up taking some pot shots at an allied there. So you can see how big that thing is. I decided about a little over a kilometer to start open firing. All of those connect, get a crit hit, and aircraft destroyed. This is a very powerful aircraft in terms of armament. So we're just vacating the area and moving for a next target. I can see an SM-79 over there, BF-109s, FW-190, stuff like that, that'll be coming in. But there will be a BF-110 popping up shortly down below us, which I will be, there he is, taking some interest in, as I figured if I was gonna, do a, dogfight in a twin engine, I might as well dogfight German twin engines, because I'm flying a Russian twin engine. So he's down there. We've got our B-25 down there, who's currently vacating the area, probably going to bomb that base. I'm just highly guessing. And I start to dive. I would have gone over the bomber to the upper left, right over there, but there were a few fighters around him, and I didn't think that'd be a very smart idea, so I didn't do it. And there's that BF-110 again. He just came into range. We'll be gathering some airspeed. I would have liked to seen him go head on, but he didn't, which I was fine with. I mean, going head on with 20 mils, and if that had been a G version, which it most likely was, at least in my opinion, at this point of the game, it would have, would have been detrimental, especially if he was carrying the extra 20 mils. That's 420 mils and 230 mils. That's a little more heat than I'm packing. But he doesn't. He's aimlessly ground pounding, which kind of made me feel a little guilty, but hey ho, he's an enemy player, he's got to go. So here we go. Just get the lead quickly here. He's taking some slight damage, it looks like. He tries to turn in. I get a good solid clip. Chunks of planes start falling off. This thing fights very well in the vertical, so boom and zoom might be a strong suit for this. Just side climb, get above them, dive. Camera's at a wonky angle there. Put it back into a dive. I start taking fire from his machine guns. Kind of end up spraying a lot. I didn't want my engine to get set on fire by the MG-17s, but I end up taking minor damage and blasting him right back to his hangar. So, yeah, we are now on our way back to... He did more damage to the machine gun than the plane. So, just kind of climb a little bit, and we're on our way back to the airfield. Yes. Whilst we're on the way back to the airfield, and there's not a lot going on, I figured I would talk about reaching 100 subscribers. Once I reach that, I think I'll be doing a really small giveaway. So the details go as follows. First, you must comment in every video up until 100 subscribers, including this one. It starts today. In every video, you must leave a comment saying why you like the aircraft, or which aircraft you'd like, and why. Doesn't have to be that descriptive. I mean, even if you just said which one you like. And of anyone who comments, I will be putting their names in a little hat and doing a little drawing on Discord, probably at a later time. I'll probably make a video right before I actually make the video, and so we will be doing that. And the two aircraft will be the XP-38G with the campaign pack, or the A5m5 Ko campaign pack. So if you would like either of those premiums, type down below which one you'd like, and maybe a little story why. Slap that like button and notifications, and you might just have the chance to win. Second place, well, there won't really be a second place. It's just a giveaway. It's not like a competition, so I'm not going to do a second place yet. Maybe later down the line. But, yeah, that will be the competition. I'll also leave it kind of worded out in the description below. So, yes. Next thing I would like to talk about is the shade going around on the channel by a few unruly people. Apparently, I team killed someone, but the person who's making these accusations never was killed by me. If anyone wants to see the proof, I can go back to that battle, give you guys a screenshot. He got killed by a PE, or not PE3, MiG-23, or Yak-23, I mean, excuse me. So, yeah, I might have fired a few shots in his general direction. A couple of them might have hit him, but he did kind of full-on steal right from under me a IL-28 that I had blown the complete tail off. So, not very cool. These unruly people would happen to be Harry L. Hacha, Gore Gazam Harry Manwich. Yeah. So L Jax commented as well. So Commissar Flyzart, Zach Obelman. So yeah, those guys sending shade around. So not cool. Get over it. So Yak 23 killed him, not me. So yes, I fired shots in his general direction, but the noob lord has to learn how to dogfight properly. I mean, if he has to wait for me to blow the tail off of a bomber, then go in, that's pretty pathetic. So learn how to fly better. So yeah, get that off my chest, I guess. So yeah, here we go. Here's a landing. There's an IL there. I got a dude in his P-39 that I just helped while I was talking about bullshit that shouldn't be happening. But yeah, it's just a nice landing. So yep, I will quickly skip ahead, and we can watch the last little chunk of this video together. So I will do that right now. Yeah, okay, so we're back. We repaired, rearmed, all that. I've climbed out, been climbing for probably about 2 to 3 minutes right now. I didn't figure that was worth watching. So yeah, this next part, I kind of felt a little cheated, if you think that's what I should say, because of what happened. I mean, this is a case, staying on the topic of kill stealing, where technically anyone could have had me. The guy who ended up critically damaging me, actually getting the kill for me, apparently. Um, I mean, because he left me, anyone who had killed me before, technically, I would not have called that kill stealing. Because, I mean, theoretically, I could still be a threat. I mean, you'll see why in a little bit. I just kind of burst climb. There's a BF-109G coming in. I figured a head-on would be best, but it ends up being my demise. I was just hoping he'd fly into it. That would have been really cool, but he didn't, so he starts doing some weird stuff. He's smoking. I end up taking a crit clip to the wing here. We end up doing a head-on, and he gets the kill for this, even though, I mean, the P-38 Lightning, that would never have been classified as a kill. That would have been classified as a critical hit. Because, I mean, look at this. I can still turn perfectly, well, not perfectly fine, but okay. Like, I mean, I am in no detriment. He goes after this IL-2 down here. I mean, had he just kept, like, going, and I try to go in again, like, I mean, I could theoretically have been a danger. So I decide, I take a clip from a Donier that had just bursted by. Yeah, you can see him right there. So take some pot shots at the 109 there. Donier's flying through. They go and kill the IL-2, but I am still flying perfectly fine. I could have easily made it back to base, easily, and landed this thing. I mean, there's no reason why the game should have ended. I mean, they should have come back to kill me. And had someone else come in and killed me, even though I was still credited as killed, it would have classified as an assist to that person. I mean, it should have just been a critical hit. I mean, I can fly this thing straight and level like a flying arrow. Like, there is no reason, Gaijin. If the P-38 can do this, then this should be able to do it. But, yeah, game ended. So, here's the results. Ended up getting third place with a team with 2 kills, a BB-238 and a BF-110. Got about 8,000 mod and vehicle research. And, yeah, that's the Super Peshka for you guys. Not sure if that's actually what it's called, but it's the Soviet Super Peshka to me. I mean, it's a Peshka looking plane that can clap some cheeks. So, yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Remember, the giveaway coming up, and tell people to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Red's out.